emotional hangovers. So after a huge surge of electricity, whether that's from shock, from an anxiety attack, something that's very dysregulating to the nervous system, we can end up with this experience of the throbbing headache, the sense of lack of self, not really feeling your presence, or you might feel spread so thin. And I just walked through this, so I wanted to share a practice with you that I have used a few times, and each time I do it, I have an extreme before and after result. So in my nervous system, the disassociative response after a big stress is very much my first go-to in my nervous system. It's the oldest pattern. And so when that happens, there can be a pulling away or what feels like a shattering, and that can be physically manifested then in the body going into an irregular energy pattern, or even in the auric field, like detaching, just pulling away from its center. So we've talked about the aura and building it out and making it fluffy, but this time what we're going to talk about is gathering it back in. So you're going to start by rubbing your hands together. Get your stainless steel spoon if you have one, and spoon your feet so that we are fully grounded electromagnetic fields, with south polarity being at the feet. Then turn on some music, and it's very gentle movement. And what you're gonna do is follow along with me, and you just, that hand that's been rubbed, so kind of bringing more voltage into it, gathering these parts of yourself, the field, the webbing of energy that surrounds your field, and begin to anchor it back into the spine. So there's no wrong way to do this, but just bring in gentle, comforting touch. So I started with my head today, scooping it back together, gathering it back in, holding at each chakra point, because the chakras are vortexes of electricity that actually make up and are a huge component of the auric field as well. And so you just begin to gather these parts and reattach the field to the body, into the spine, into each chakra, and anywhere you intuit. So I spent some time on my legs today, and then ended with a lot of rocking and squeezing. And then I had a magnet handy, and so it's a dowel magnet, and I just began to spin it close to my body, and I knew to spin it on a few of the meridian beginning and end points to just really stitch and reweave it together. And I feel so different. I feel like I'm back in my body, or that that I'm back to presence, and the ability to pull up those ions from the earth, the ability to be all the way here instead of in a disassociative state. I hope it's helpful for you guys. Have a great day.